Hello and welcome to the Gifford Gymnasium as your Lady Wayne Hills Patriots take on the Lady Highlanders of West Milford. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Matt Conforti. Matt, tonight's going to be a pretty good matchup, wouldn't you say so?
Absolutely. West Milford's coming in here at 10-6, Wayne Hills at 8-6. It's a pretty even matchup. Two teams move the ball really well. We'll see how it goes tonight.
Like you said, West Milford being 10-6. They're leading the pack, but I'm sure this Wayne Hills team is pretty hungry to get a win tonight.
Coaches or officials, good crowd here at Wayne Hills. We'll see how it goes tonight for the Lady Patriots.
Now, Matt, is there any players? I know Taylor Rodriguez is one of the best players on this team. Do you think that she's going to have a big game tonight?
Absolutely. Every night she takes a court, Taylor definitely has a chance to put the team on her back and play really well. I see tonight being no different.
I agree, Matt. Now, what do you think that Wayne Hills has to do offensively to get off to a good start?
I think they got to move the ball really well, and plus offensive rebounds, that always helps. Keep the possessions long, and I really think Wayne Hills is going to do a good job of that tonight.
Well, that's it from me and Matt right now, and we're going to send it over to public address announcer Mr. Mezzi.
The officials in tonight's game are Joe Peterson and James McDaniel. And introducing the coaching staffs for the visiting Highlanders, head coach Ray LaCroix and his assistants Nicole Delio, Kelly McCourt, and Danielle Kaiser. And for the home team Patriots, head coach Vinny Porta and his assistants Michelle Lala, Jen Tobinas, and Joanne Mosley. And now for the starting lineups for the visiting Highlanders, junior guard number 2, Tess Karinko, number 2. Junior guard number 11, Emily McGassick, number 11. Junior forward number 33, Ali Roskowski, number 33. Junior forward number 4, Brielle Mulvihill, number 4. And senior forward number 20, Lene Vragandui, number 20. And for the Patriots, sophomore guard number 23, Amanda LaGuardia, number 23. Sophomore guard number 14, Taylor Rodriguez, number 14. Sophomore forward number 41, Rachel Vellis, number 41. Junior guard number 3, Brooke Warhurst, number 3. And senior guard number 22, Brooke Adamchek, number 22. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Matt Conforti. Matt, we had some technical difficulties to start, but hopefully that's not a theme for this game tonight.
Hopefully not, Andrew, and seems as though we're going to have a really good game tonight between West Milford and Wayne Hills.
Yeah, no, Matt, I'm excited. You know, anytime you have a game like this, you know, both teams are, you know, could definitely bring home the trophy this year, you know. Whether it's the county title or even a state tournament, you know, both teams are really had phenomenal seasons so far, and hopefully they can keep it up tonight.
100%, Andrew, and like you mentioned before, both teams are over 500. It's been a good year so far for each team. It's going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking for a lot of scoring. Like I said before, I'm looking for players like, you know, Taylor Rodriguez, as we said before, senior Brooke Adamchek. I mean, you want to see your star players step up in a game like this, and, you know, Matt, I'm sure that they will tonight.
100%, and you know, West Milford's starting five just as good as Wayne Hill's starting five, so it's going to be a very evenly matched battle we're looking forward to.
Yeah, and I know Coach Porta personally, and he's a tough coach. You know, he wants his players to be as the best as they can, and I'm sure he's going to have a very well-coached game tonight. So it's going to be senior Brooke Adamchek going to take the tip-off tonight, and it looks like the Lady Patriots are going to get possession first. So we're going to have pass here to Taylor Rodriguez. Taylor Rodriguez is trying to drive in, trying to make something happen here. He's going to pass it off to Brooke Warhurst. He's going to give it in here to number 23, Amanda LaGuardia, and it's a little bit of an errant pass. Oh, but Brooke Adamchek with a nice save there. And Taylor Rodriguez with the first shot of the game, and it is going to just go out wide.
West Milford here in a fast break.
Looks like shot here. Oh, but a nice steal here by, looks like Brooke Warhurst. Looks like they're going to maybe tie it up here. And it's going to stay West Milford ball.
Well, great effort there by Warhurst, junior guard number 3, Brooke Warhurst right there with a good effort. We'll see Patriots on defense right here as it remains West Milford ball.
Here, let's take a wide open shot here from West Milford, and it's just going to be off just a tad, but it's going to be the rebound right back by West Milford. It's tough. Let's see if the shot here for the 3, no good. And it looks like it's going to be Amanda LaGuardia on the rebound on the fast break here, trying to drive up, trying to draw a foul. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Patriots.
It's a good call there by the ref. Definitely looked like a foul. Rodriguez will inbound.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez under the basket here, trying to get the ball, look to be to Brooke Warhurst. Back over to Brooke Adamchek to Amanda LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the 3, and it is just off here, but a nice rebound. And it looks like Rachel Velas with the rebound, and it's going to be a traveling violation here on the Patriots.
So far, been a good defensive matchup after a minute here at Wayne Hills. West Milford will have the ball.
And West Milford is going to inbound it here to number 2, Tess Cornico. And it's going to go right back up, looking to get some pressure here. Back, and the shot here for 3. It is good. Your first basket of the game goes to West Milford.
Beautiful shot right there by Tess Cornico right there. Tremendous job by her. West Milford, 3-point lead.
It's like back ball to Taylor Rodriguez. It looks like it's gonna lose control of it, but the Patriots are right there to regain control. Right back to Brooke Adamchek, who's looking to see Brooke Warhurst in the corner. Brooke Warhurst for 3, and it is just off, and it is going to be rebounded here by Amanda LaGuardia. Looks like a tie-up, and it looks like it's going to stay Patriot ball.
Good effort there by LaGuardia. Scramming after that ball. Rodriguez again will inbound, trying to get something going here for Wayne Hills.
So we are here at the 6-minute mark, 6-minute 23 mark, with score 3-0 West Milford. The shot by Rodriguez is just off again, and it looks like Brooke Warhurst with the rebound, but it looks like it cannot go. And West Milford is here on the fast break, trying to make something happen, and it looks like an errant shot going right back to West Milford, and a wild shot there, and it's going to be Amanda LaGuardia on the rebound.
A lot of fast breaks early in this one from both sides.
And it looks like it's going to be stolen here by West Milford. A big steal because it looked like Wayne Hills had some momentum going into that. It's going to be a pass in the corner here from West Milford. Trying to get a shot, but good defense there. Not allowing much, and the foul is drawn with this bend.
It's a good foul there for Wayne Hills. Looked like they're about to be an easy basket. Now she'll have to earn her points here at the line.
And it's going to be number 4, Brielle Mulhill on the free throw. The first shot is up, and it is good.
Nice touch right there. We'll see if she can make it 2 for 2 from the line early.
And it's going to be Mulville. The shot is up, and it is good. So both free throws made. They're making the score 5-0 West Milford.
And Wayne Hill's looking to get something going here, down 5-0 early in this one. Hopefully look coming to get a score here.
And it's like Brooke Warhurst here trying to get the ball, and it looks like it's just saving it from going back court. Right back to Brooke Adamczyk on the top of the key, and she's going to drive in and take a quick shot here, and it is just going to be off, and it's going to be rebounded here by the Highlanders. So West Milford on the shot, trying to get in the corner for another three, and it is going to be off here, and it's going to be Amanda LaGuardia on the rebound. And it's going to be, a crucial turnover here. Could it be? No, but it looks like Brooke Adamczyk with the good sense of getting where the ball was, and it's going to pass it into Rachel Vellis. Back to Brooke Adamczyk, and the shot, just off, and it looks like Brooke Warhurst with the big rebound, and it looks like it's going to be a foul called here. Let's see who it is on, and it looks like it's going to be on the Highlanders, so it's going to be the Wayne Hills Patriots' first free throws of the night.
And here's Taylor Rodriguez, who is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if she can put some points on the board here for Wayne Hills. That would be their first point of the night.
Rodriguez's first shot. It is just off here from the free throw line. And you know, Matt, free throws, you see in the professional game all the time. They come back to bite you. You got to make your free throws when you can.
100%. We'll see if Rodriguez can make her last one right here.
So Taylor Rodriguez with the free throw, and her second attempt is good. Making this score with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, 5-1. West Milford, and a nice play here by the Patriots, and that's going to be Brooke Adamczyk, who just misses the layup, trying to save it in, but it is not going to be good enough, and it's going to go right back to West Milford.
Just nearly a momentum changer for Wayne Hills. Good hustle by Wayne Hills right there, and now West Milford will have the ball.
So it looks like Wayne Hills trying to put some pressure up early on this West Milford team, and it looks like the shot here by West Milford, and it's going to bank it in. That's again number 4, Brielle Mulvihill, with the shot.
Well, Mulvihill right there, a nice touch right off the glass, making it 7-1 Highlanders.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez driving in, practicing it off to Rachel Vellis. A beautiful pass there. That's what you got to see. You just had a big shot there, and a very good transition offense.
Great find right there in the paint.
Oh, and a big stop there by Rachel Vellis. But it looks like it's going to stay with the Highlanders, and it looks like Coach Porta is heated right now. He thought that ball was clearly going to go back to Wayne Hills, but we'll see. The pass in here, West Milford for 3, and it is just going to be off. And Amanda LaGuardia with the rebound here, bringing the ball up. Oh, and she's going to trip and stumble, and it looks like the ball is going to go back to West Milford, and it is going out of bounds, and it is going to stay with the Patriots.
A lot of fast breaks early from LaGuardia from Wayne Hills. Right now, Rodriguez will inbound once again. Wayne Hills looking to put up even some more points, try to get back in this one.
So the inbound pass here to Rachel Vellis, and it looks like you're going to go right back to Taylor Rodriguez. Rodriguez to LaGuardia, who puts on a nice move there. And that's going to be passed over to number 11, Dana Ajuzzi. The shot there, it's just going to be off, and it looks like Rachel Vellis with the big rebound is going to put it up herself. Oh, it's just going to bounce off, and it looks like West Milford's going to get the ball and the foul.
Good rebounding from West Milford early in this one. They've won the war in the paint, and it is showing from the scoreboard, 7-3 Highlanders.
So it's going to be number 2, Tessa Cornico on the inbound pass, passing it over again here for West Milford, trying to get another quick basket, passing it out again, and looks like West Milford trying to get another basket here, Matt. And it looks like that they can, and it looks like it's going to be a foul here, so we're going to be some free throws.
Well, I think Wayne Hills is fouling too much right now. They're giving West Milford easy looks at the basket from the line, and that can definitely be the difference maker tonight if it keeps up.
Absolutely, Matt. Fouls, like you said, they can come back to bite you. The first free throw attempt is no good. See if she can capitalize here on her second attempt. The second attempt is no good. So missing 2 free throws could be costly. So now they're going to pass it up here to Taylor Rodriguez. That was Dana Ajuzzi on the rebound. Rodriguez driving in, and a beautiful shot there by Taylor Rodriguez.
Rodriguez quick up the floor right there, and a nice little lay-in right there for 2 points.
It looks like it's going to go right back to Wayne Hill. So, Matt, they just scored very quickly, and they got back on defense. Were able to make a play to get the ball back in their hands, and that's going to be Taylor Rodriguez under the basket inbounding.
It's looked good so far for the Patriots. They're trying to tie this game with this possession.
So it's going to be Amanda LaGuardia passing it over to Taylor Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Easse. In the corner here to LaGuardia. Looking to make something out of here on the top of the key. He's going to pass it off here, looking to get to Adamczyk. He's going to pass it off to Easse. Easse dribbling it up. Looking to pass it over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia trying to make a move here. Bring it in to a shot to a wide open Taylor Rodriguez, but it looks like she stepped out of bounds, and that ball is going to head over to the Highlanders.
Yeah, tough break for the Patriots right there. You know, questionable call right there from the ref. You know, we can't really tell from up here if she was out or not, but tough call, tough break for Wayne Hills. West Milford ball.
So it looks like another shot here by the Highlanders for 3, and it is going to be no good. And that's going to be Dana Easse with the rebound and a tie-up, and it's going to stay with the Highlanders.
Great job right there by number 33, Allie Wiskowski right there in the paint, getting the ball back for her team.
And you hear it a lot, you know, especially in the professional game. It's, you know, who wants it more, especially on these rebounds. Rebounds are a big part of this game, man. You got to get them anytime you can. But a key turnover here by West Milford, and it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez with the lay-in, and she's going to put it away, tying this game up at 7 with 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Great job by Rodriguez right there.
And it looks like it's going to be a jump ball here, and it's going to go back to Wayne Hills. So Wayne Hills is going to have an opportunity to take this lead. So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez inbounding here. Passing it over to Adamczyk. Looking for LaGuardia. LaGuardia's going to take the ball. Dribbling it up. Looking to try to make a move here. Passing it over to, looks to be Rodriguez, who passes over to Easse, but the pass is going to be deflected and taken back by West Milford here. And West Milford is going to try to get something on the break. Oh, and a big defensive play and a foul called. So it's going to be 2 free throws here for the Highlanders. It's going to be number 4, Brielle Mulvihill on the line. We said her name a couple times before, and she keeps drawing fouls and trying to get to the line, see if she can capitalize here on her free throws.
And she certainly is good at it. She has a good game tonight.
First shot. It is good.
She does have that nice touch from the free throw line, Andrew. We've been seeing it early in this game with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Second shot here is up, and it is good. It's making both of her free throws.
So Mulvihill right there, 2 for 2 from the line. Great job from her from the line tonight. Big difference maker tonight for West Milford early.
So it's going to be Amanda LaGuardia bringing the ball up here. I'm going to pass it over to Taylor Rodriguez. Taylor Rodriguez is going to give it off to Dana Easse. Easse to LaGuardia. And LaGuardia is looking to try to make a pass here to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to take the ball at the top of the key. Looks like Coach Porter trying to call out a play here, but it's tough, especially with a couple minutes left in this quarter. Back to Easse trying to get the ball into the paint, but they're having a tough time because West Milford defense is just so good, Matt.
100%, Andrew. They played well all night. They're making it very difficult for the Patriots to score.
And it looks like Easse with the shot. Looks like for 3. And it is just going to be off, rebounded here by West Milford, but a costly turnover here is going to give the ball right back to the Patriots.
And that's a momentum changer right there. A little shift right there in the momentum. Wayne Hills has the ball back. Rodriguez is inbounded well all night, and we'll see what she does right here. Try to tie the game for Wayne
Taylor
Hills.
Rodriguez is going to pass it off to Rachel Velis. Velis to Easse. Easse to LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Adamczyk. Looking to try to get the ball inside in the paint. And a shot here by Easse. It is up, and it is going to be just off. But it looks like it's going to be rebounded here by West Milford. But Wayne Hills is playing some pretty tough press defense right now. And it looks like they're going to get a double dribble here from the Highlanders.
And now Wayne Hills in the same position, trying to inbound, trying to inbound, and now try to tie the game. We'll see if the Patriots can do that.
It's like Rodriguez is going to pass it up to Velis. Velis is going to try to get the ball to Adamczyk. Adamczyk with the shot from the mid-range, and it's not going to fall here. You know, Matt, you got to wonder, once in a while, they've taken so many shots there. You want one of them to at least fall.
100%, Andrew, and Wayne Hills used the full court press. Right there, there's a foul.
And you can see now, West Milford is a very physical team. They're not afraid to get into the paint and really, you know, throw some elbows. You know what I mean? I mean, they're drawing fouls left and right here, and I'm sure that the coach has to be happy with the way that his girls are playing tonight.
100% very aggressive from that side from West Milford.
And the first shot from the free throw line, again, is Mulvihill, and she is going to miss her first one. Second attempt here. Is going to go, making the score 10-7 with 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Mulvihill, great player from the line. We mentioned it, and she keeps it up.
So LaGuardia is going to take the ball up, passing it to Brooke Warhurst in the corner. Warhurst to Juicy. Juicy trying to get the ball over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the corner here, making a move, putting it on, and a three, and it's going to be blocked here. Just tipped there, and it's going to go right back to West Milford. It looks like they're going to try to hold this possession here, Matt, but no, they're going to try to go quickly and score instead of holding the ball, and it is going to pay off because that quick basket right under, I should say, in the paint.
Now 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see if Wayne Hills can get that last shot off.
So it's like Brooke Warhurst is going to have trouble holding on to that ball, but it's going to pass over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia going for the shot. The little floater is not going to go, but Adamczyk is there to rebound, and the shot, so it's going to be a free throw attempt here for Wayne Hills.
Here's Brooke Adamczyk, the senior from the line. See if she can make it a three-point game.
And with 1.5 seconds left in this first quarter, looks like this is going to be the last shots of the first quarter. First shot by Adamczyk is going to be off. Looks like she had a little too much on that. You want to maybe take a little bit off of it.
We'll see if Adamczyk can get the nice touch here. Make it a 4-point game.
Shot is good. Making the score 12-8 with 1 second left in this first quarter. And the shot, the half-court heave, is going to be no good. Well, that does it here from the Gifford Gymnasium. We'll be right back with the score of Wayne Hills 8, West Milford 12. We'll be right back after a short break.
In what year did the Mets pitcher Johan Santana pitch his no-hitter? Was it A, 2011, B, 2002, C, 2012, or D, 2014? If you guess C, 2012, you're correct.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse again alongside Matt Conforti. We are here in the start of the second quarter with the Highlanders leading the Patriots 12-8 here, Matt. What did you take from the first quarter of play?
Well, there's been a lot of fast breaks from both sides. It's an even matchup. It's only a 4-point game here at the beginning of the second quarter, and it's been a very exciting game so far.
And during the break, we heard Coach Porter talking to his girls, saying that, you know, the strategy has to change a little bit. You got to get better shots. You know, try to make more of your opportunities that West Milford has given them.
Right. What Coach Porter was probably saying is they got to set up shots, not just take shots. And right there, West Milford adds on 2 points to their lead.
So it's going to be LaGuardia bring the ball up here. LaGuardia's going to try to get the ball in here to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to pass it off to a Juicy. Juicy to LaGuardia. Looking to get it to Taylor Rodriguez, who was wide open for three, but looks like she could not see her. And it's going to be right back to a Juicy. A Juicy to Rodriguez. It looks like Rodriguez is going to try to make a move to a wide open Amanda LaGuardia. LaGuardia is going to dribble around, giving it right back to a Juicy to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the, looks like a mishandle, but she's able to corral it, and it's going to be just off there, and it's going to be rebounded here by West Milford.
Well, the defense from both sides have played well tonight. Rodriguez almost with a big steal. West Milford gets the ball back, and it is a travel right there.
So, like you said, a travel there by West Milford. You know, this is a break here. I'm sure Coach Porter's got to tell his girls, you know, this is the time, this is the opportunity. They give you a turnover, you got to capitalize. It's like any other sport. Anytime the opposing team makes a mistake, you have to capitalize.
100%. That's from both sides, you know, especially Wayne Hills as they have the ball right now. Pass to Warhurst in the paint.
And it looks like it's going to be a tie up here, and it's going to stay with the Patriots.
Good aggressive play from Warhurst to keep the ball with the Patriots.
So it's going to be Mangelli to Rodriguez. In the corner, Mangelli number 2 with the shot, and it is going to be just off, but Warhurst was there with the rebound, trying to get the ball right back up. She's going to try to keep the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. Looks like she may have hit her head there, and it looks like Warhurst is definitely in some pain.
Well, you know, you can't fault the player right there for giving it all she has. Now it looks like she is in a lot of pain.
You know, Matt, I mean, people take for granted, you know, they think basketball, not that many injuries, but concussions happen a lot, especially in the pro game. You see it is when you hit your head on this hardwood, you know, hardwood floor. It's you know, it leaves a mark, you know. So, I hope that, Brooke Warhurst gets the help that she needs, and we'll be right back after a short break.
Hello there, Hobbit fans. Who is the main character in The Hobbit? Is it A, Bilbo Baggins, B, Gandalf the Grey, C, Smaug, or is it D, Thorin? If you guessed D, Thorin, you'd be incorrect because it's A, Bilbo Baggins.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Mac and Conforti. We just had a quick timeout there for an injury break. It looks like Brooke Warhurst, number 3, was shaken up on the play. Looks like she hit her head. Our prayers go out to make sure that she's okay and she gets the treatment that she'll be able to come back, hopefully in this game. But if she can't, hopefully she's nothing that's going to affect her later on in the season. And an early travel call there for the West Milford Highlanders, and it looks like the ball's going to go right back to Wayne Hills.
100%, and if Brooke Warhurst is out tonight, that'd definitely be a big loss for Wayne Hills. She's a very big part of this team, and that'd definitely be a big loss for them tonight.
So it's going to be LaGuardia here taking the ball up, passing over to Mangelli. And she's going to try to dribble it in. Pass over here to LaGuardia, but it's going to be a costly pass, a backcourt violation here. Ball's going to go right back to West Milford. Matt, they just gave you a turnover, but, they turned the ball right back. So Coach Porter's got to be a little unhappy with that kind of play.
100%. A little sloppy so far from Wayne Hills. If they clean it up, then it'll definitely be a lot better for them, and they will have the ball after the travel from West Milford. We are 6 minutes and 9 seconds in to this one, the second quarter, 14-8.
So the ball's going to go right back over to Wayne Hills here. It's going to be LaGuardia bringing the ball up, looking for Mangelli in the corner, and she's going to feed it over to Easse. Easse with a nice drive, and she's going to draw the foul. It's going to be Easse here taking 2 free throws for herself.
And Easse right here trying to get Wayne Hills into double digits, trying to make it a 4-point game if all goes well.
It's going to be here the first attempt. Shot is going to be just off a little bit. So she's going to miss her first free throw attempt.
Now, Easse's got to make this one, try to make it a 5-point game, trying to get her team back into this game. And we'll see how that goes.
Second shot here from Easse is up, and it is no good here. Rebounded here by the Highlanders. But a costly turnover? No. This is going to stay with West Milford. But it looks like it's going right back over here to the Patriots.
That's a great job by the Patriot defense, forcing a turnover, full court press. They get the ball right back. Great job by that Patriot defense.
So it looks like we're going to have a substitute here. It's going to be Alexa Patina coming in for Mangelli. And it looks like Taylor Rodriguez is going to try to make a move, going to pass it over, but it's going to be turned over. And it looks like the easy lay-in here for West Milford is no good, and it's going to be white ball here, going to stay with the Patriots.
A sloppy play there from West Milford to get the steal. You're all alone right there. Couldn't make the layup. Ball right back to the Patriots.
And it's going to be LaGuardia bringing the ball up here. Just trying to get the ball in here, back to LaGuardia. It's going to be passed over to... Looks like LaGuardia's going to slip there, and it's going to go a foul on West Milford.
Patriot ball right here. Rodriguez, your usual inbounder for the Wayne Hills.
And it looks like, as we can see, Brooke Warhurst is getting some ice on her neck. Looks like it's going to be the back of her neck that's hurting. So, again, like we said before, we hopefully that she gets back in this game tonight. So it's going to be passed over to Taylor Rodriguez. Taylor Rodriguez is looking for Adam Check, looking to pass here, and the shot is up, and it's going to be no good for the Patriots. But, again, costly mistakes here, not making the shots, close-range shots, and it's going to be brought up by the West Milford Highlanders. And it is going to be is it going to stay with... It's going to stay with West Milford here. And it looks like the Wayne Hills bench is not happy with the call, saying that they saw that it was off of West Milford, but obviously the referee saw it differently.
And I think Coach Porter and the rest of Wayne Hills staff definitely has a point right there. Tough break there for the Patriots.
It's like Melville's shot is off, and it looks like it's going to be a foul here called on the Patriots. No, correction, it's going to go right back to the Patriots. My mistake there. Looks like it was a tie-up going right back to the Patriots. It's going to be brought up here by LaGuardia. And it looks like LaGuardia is going to be able to draw the foul here, and it's going to be inbounded here by Taylor Rodriguez.
So here in the second quarter, West Milford up 14-8.
And it looks like some substitution problems here for West Milford. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Patriots. It's going to be LaGuardia bringing the ball up here at the top of the key, trying to pass it around. And it's going to pass it over to Taylor Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to try to make something out of nothing here. Trying to get another pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to LaGuardia. LaGuardia in the corner. LaGuardia take the shot. It is up, and it is good for 3.
What a touch right there from Amanda LaGuardia right there. Putting the game within 4 points. Nice touch from the outside by the senior.
And it looks like there's going to be another foul here. Looks like it's going to be on LaGuardia. So let's see what the Patriots have in store on defense here. And it looks like Jess Mangelli has just checked back into the game here for the Patriots. And it's going to be passed. Oh, it's a nice tip by Adam Check trying to get the ball. Big defensive play there.
100% Andrew Brooke Adamchak right there. Tremendous job getting a hand right there on the ball, knocking it out of bounds. West Milford, it stays with West Milford, but a nice play by the Patriot.
So it looks like good defense here by the Patriots. Looks like that was LaGuardia and Rodriguez on that, trying to get a tie up there, but looks like it's going to stay with West Milford. So this shot, West Milford's trying to get the ball in the paint, and they are not going to be able to get the bucket, but they're going to draw the foul, and that's going to send number 33, Allie Roskowski, to the line.
A lot of fouling right now for Wayne Hills, and that's something that has to be corrected at halftime.
Absolutely, Matt. Let's see her first attempt here for the free throw line. It is up, and it is no good.
Well, Roskowski, usually an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if she can capitalize right there.
So it's going to be the second attempt here from the free throw line. The shot is up, and it is going to be good. Making the score, Highlanders 15, Wayne Hills 10 with about 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So you pass over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia at the key, giving over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to drive in with the shot, and her shot is going to be just tipped, and there's enough pressure there, so it's not going to go in.
West Milford's done a tremendous job with Rodriguez all night long. Here she goes, Rodriguez in the paint, and will score. 2 points, West Milford up by 7.
So Taylor Rodriguez really doing a great job getting open there and ready to make the easy bucket. So it's going to be passed over here by West Milford. The shot is going to be no good. Again, another attempt, and it is not going to fall, but it looks like it's going to send West Milford to the line. So that's again going to be number 33, Allie Roskowski, on the free throw line. She had made her second attempt last time. Shot here. It's going to be just a little off. Her second attempt.
We'll see if Roskowski can do the same thing she did last time, like you said before. She made her second attempt. We'll see if she can do it right here.
Second attempt is up, and it is going to be good. Making the score 16-12 Highlanders. So it's going to be LaGuardia bringing the ball up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to drive in, getting double teamed here. LaGuardia trying to pass the ball over. It looks like getting it to a Juicy, but she can't. It's going to be passed out right back to LaGuardia. LaGuardia looking for a shot here. It's going to be nice shot here by Wayne Hills here for the 3-point.
Tremendous job by Gentle right there. Beautiful shot, making it a 1-point game.
It looks like that ball is gonna come by us. Looks like we almost got in the action there, Matt. It's gonna go right back to the Highlanders. So it looks like the inbound here is gonna be for the Highlanders. Passed in. And that's going to be number 3, Molly Christie, with almost the errant pass here for West Milford. And another errant pass, like I just said. And it's going to go right back to West Milford. Correction, to Wayne Hills.
Now we have Patriot ball. 1 point game. West Milford up by 1. Here is LaGuardia bringing the ball up for the Patriots.
LaGuardia passing it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to get the ball over. Right back to LaGuardia. Looks like she had an open shot, but she didn't like it. And it looks like it was almost an errant pass there. But it's going to go right back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is dribbling the ball up. Rodriguez right back to LaGuardia. LaGuardia is going to try to dribble around here, having a tough time because West Milford is doing such a good job on defense. Over to Adam check to Ajuzi inside the paint. And Ajuzi is going to capitalize there, bringing this game to a Wayne Hills lead. And a travel there. So that's going to bring with 2 minutes left in this second quarter, it's going to bring a timeout here from West Milford. Matt scores 17-16 Wayne Hills. You got to like what you saw so far in the last couple minutes of play.
Absolutely, Andrew. I mean, now it's their first lead of the night, I believe. It's a 1 point lead. But, I mean, Wayne Hills has come all the way back, and they've made it a really good game with a 1 point lead with 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Matt, obviously, like we saw before, we saw Brooke Borhurst go down, and we did see her exit the gym. We're not sure exactly what the injury was. Obviously, it looked like it had something to do with her head, the way she fell down. Obviously, it's a competitive game. Injuries are part of the game, but, especially a star player like Brooke, and even anybody, you never want to see anybody get hurt. So, obviously our condolences and concerns definitely will go out to Brooke tonight. Make sure that she, like we said before, gets back onto the court.
100%.
It's going to be pass right back out from Rodriguez to LaGuardia. LaGuardia trying to get it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for Adam check, but she realized she couldn't have it there. His defense was too good, and LaGuardia for 3 is just going to be off, and it's going to be brought in here by Molly Christie of West Milford, trying to bring the ball over. It looks like West Milford trying to get a quick shot, and it is going to be no good. And it's going to be brought back out by West Milford, the shot here. And it's going to be no good again, and it's going to stay West Milford ball.
Tough break right there for the Patriots to remain Highlander basketball. And they'll try to do something right here. Down by 1.
So it's going to be a inbounds pass here for West Milford. The shot here, the 3 from Christie is no good. So it's going to be Brooke Adamchuk with the rebound. Dribbling the ball up, passing to Rodriguez looks like foot was on the line, so that would have been a 2 if it did go in, but it did not. Rebounded here by West Milford. Again, the score is 17-16 Wayne Hills.
Good pressure being brought by Wayne Hills right there at half court.
It looks like trying to get a tie-up pass here, but pass over to Christie. Christie's going to make a nice pass, getting the shot over, and it's not going to go in, and it looks like it's going to stay with the Highlanders. The quick pass, the shot for 3, not the nicest looking shot, but it looked like more like a pass, Matt. But, obviously sometimes a tip, and it looks like it's going to be stay Wayne Hills ball. Looks like Coach Porter was able to catch a quick timeout, and looks like the ball is going to stay with the Patriots.
And a good call right there from Coach Porter. Settle down there, girls. Under a minute left here in the first half. Trying to put some more points on the board.
So that's going to be a 30-second timeout here for the Patriots. Coach Porter, like we said before, he had a little bit of a change in game plan. He wanted some different people shooting the ball, different people bringing the ball up. We saw LaGuardia taking primarily dribbling the ball up most of the time. And, their offense so far has really been giving the ball over to Rodriguez and passing it over into, a Juicy or Adam check in the paint and trying to make up layups. They really haven't had too many shots, not too many three-pointers. They've taken a lot, but not many have fallen, It's definitely tough here for both sides shooting the third ball.
100%, Andrew. And you're right, that's from both sides. Both sides have not been effectively shooting from the outside. We'll see if that'll change right here and going into the second half.
So it's going to be Rodriguez inbounding it here. Looks like she's going to have LaGuardia to pass it to. So LaGuardia is going to bring the ball up. And it looks like she's going to try to get it over to Taylor Rodriguez. Taylor Rodriguez is in the corner. The pass over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia with a shot for 3, and it is going to be an air ball. No good. It looks like Rodriguez and Patina are on the double team, but it's not going to work. It looks like West Milford was able to get away, and it looks like we're going to have a traveling call here by the Highlanders.
A lot of travels by West Milford. Very sloppy on the offensive side of the ball for the Highlanders. Now Wayne Hills will get the ball back.
So it's going to be Rodriguez inbounding it here to LaGuardia with about 25 seconds left on the clock. Rodriguez is going to get the ball on the top of the key. Rodriguez is looking to get the ball over to Adamczyk. Adamczyk looking to dribble in, looking to try to get a quick cut there, but it's going to be passed over to LaGuardia. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 9, 8. The pass over to Rodriguez with 7, 6. Shot is up for 3, and it is good. She drills the three-pointer there, and it looks like the time is going to run out, the half-court heave, and that is going to bring us to halftime with the score, Wayne Hills 20, West Milford 16. Matt, you got to like what you saw in the last part of that second quarter.
100%, Andrew. You know, that big three ball from Rodriguez really shifted the momentum positively for the Patriots.
Now, what do you think? Do you think Coach Porter's going to try to change his game plan a little bit at halftime, or do you think he's going to try to do the same thing he's been doing before?
You know, I don't think there's that much to change. You know, they have a lead right now. It's a small lead, but they do have a lead. I just think that it's about the players executing the outside shots. You know, they haven't been that effective from the outside, and I think it's on them to change that.
I agree, Matt. Well, that does it here for the second quarter with the Wayne Hills Patriots leading the Highlanders of West Milford 20-16. We'll be right back with third quarter action right after this.
Hey, how you doing? Matt here today, asking you a question about Oreo cookies. How long does it take to make an Oreo cookie? A, 20 minutes, B, 60 minutes, or C, 12 minutes? If you guessed B, 60 minutes, you would be correct.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Matt Conforti here for your third quarter action. Matt, with the score as the Patriots are leading the Highlanders 20-16. Matt, pretty good first half here for the Patriots. Would you not say so?
100%, and they definitely had a momentum changer with Rodriguez hitting the three going into halftime, and it looks like that'll carry over here to the second half.
I agree, Matt. You know, you got to keep what was working, and as we saw before, it was just fast breaks, getting the ball, getting some nice clutch shots there by Rodriguez, and I think that's the strategy you got to continue to play. So it's going to be a pass in here to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to dribble up, looking to get it over to Yousif. Yousif passing it over to Adamczyk. Adamczyk to LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Yousif, driving in, and she's going to get that ball stripped, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it is going to stay with the Patriots.
Well, the passing's been good from the Patriots. I mean, they move the ball very effectively. Right there, good find in the paint, and they're fortunate to have the ball back.
So it's going to be Rachel Velas with the ball right now, looking to try to get the ball over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia's going to patch it over to Velas. Velas is going to get called for the dribble.
And it will be Highlander basketball here. They're down by 4. Good defense from the Patriots.
And it's going to be taken up here from Adamczyk, trying to get the ball over to Rodriguez for 3. And the shot is just going to go off. And it's going to be taken up. It's going to be a jump ball here. 4. Looks like it's going to go right back to West Milford.
Well, that's a good hustle from the Patriots right there, you know. Right there. The Patriots definitely had a good hustle toward the ball. West Milford's got the ball with a fast break right here.
It's like they're going to get a travel here. Definitely, I could see that one. You know, sometimes you don't realize how fast you're going, and when you try to stop on a dime to make a pass, sometimes it can cost you. So it's going to be Rodriguez inbounding it here to LaGuardia. Amanda LaGuardia going to bring the ball up. He's going to pass it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is looking to get the ball in over to, looks like Taylor Rodriguez, but it's going to be taken away. And another travel here from West Milford.
Now, Andrew, you think that the West Milford coach would try to fix that. All the traveling's been very sloppy for the first half for West Milford, and nothing's changed. You know, it's still sloppy on the offensive side of the ball. Patriots will bring the ball up. That's LaGuardia trying to set up the offense for Wayne Hills.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez here, bringing the ball up, passing it over to LaGuardia, and it's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay with the Patriots.
Good defense there from the Highlanders, but it will remain Wayne Hills' ball.
So it's Rodriguez is going to pass it over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to try to pass it, do it herself, but she's going to, ooh, it looks like it's going to be a foul here. It looks like I thought she was going to step out of bounds, but she was very nimble, staying on her feet, and that's going to cost the Highlanders here. It looks like if Wayne Hills can add on to their lead with a quick basket, under the basket.
Andrew, I thought the same thing. I thought she stepped out.
Looks like it's going to be passed over to Rachel Velas. Passing it over here to Brooke Adams. Check the shot. And the shot from the elbow is good. Making the score 22-16 here with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And it's going to be tipped by Yousif, passing it. But it's going to stay over to West Milford. It's going to be passed right back out at the top of the key. The shot here is going to be taken away by LaGuardia. LaGuardia has Rodriguez on the fast break. The pass to Rodriguez is going to be tipped and is going to be turned over, and it's going to go. And it's going to, looks like it's going to go right back to West Milford.
It's been an even matchup so far. West Milford will continue possession with the basketball. Down by 6 with 5 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the third quarter.
So it looks like it was going to go out of bounds there, but a nice save there by West Milford, and the shot is going to go up, and it is going to be a quick basket here for the Highlanders.
Good move right there. Good find in the paint for West Milford to make it a 4-point game. A nice little lay in there.
So it's going to be Adamczyk taking the ball up. He's going to pass it over to LaGuardia. Wide open for 3, and the shot is good.
Amanda LaGuardia there from the outside. A tremendous job. She's a senior. She's an excellent player. And she shows you her jump shot. Big 3 right there from LaGuardia.
So it's like Brooke Adamczyk's going to be bringing the ball up here. Passes over to Yousif. Judy to LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Rodriguez. Rodriguez driving in, and the hook shot is just going to go off, but a very nice drive in there to draw the foul.
Taylor Rodriguez there. Nice move to the basket and able to draw the foul. We'll see how many she could hit right here. Wayne Hills up by 7.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez's attempts here from the free throw. First attempt. We'll see what she can do. First shot is up, and it is good.
Nice touch right there from Rodriguez. We'll see if she can do it again right here.
So the second shot here from Taylor Rodriguez is going to be up, and it is going to be good. Very clutch on the line there, making both of her free throws. So it's going to be brought back, but it's going to be a turnover. Look, no, it's going to stay with West Milford. West Milford's dribbling up the shot there from the paint. Is not going to go. It's going to be LaGuardia with the rebound, trying to pass it up here to Yousif or Rodriguez. Rodriguez is open the shot, and it is no good, but a foul is going to be called. So that's going to send Taylor Rodriguez to the line.
Once again, you're right. Rodriguez will go to the line. She's 2 for her last 2 at the free throw line. We'll see. She can do the same right here.
So Taylor Rodriguez is going to take her first free throw here. The shot is up, and it is good.
Rodriguez, we're seeing her tremendous shot from the free throw line. Very valuable to a team.
It's going to be a second shot here. Shot is up, and it's good. She is automatic from that free throw line.
Yeah, right, Andrew. She has been great. 4 for her last 4, like we've said. And it's been clutch for Wayne Hills.
That's going to win you games, Matt. So it's going to be passed up here by West Milford, trying to get something out of really nothing. Down by a hefty lead, and it's going to be taken up by Adamczyk. Adamczyk to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to put the ball. Oh, what it could have been a beautiful lay-in, but it's going to be brought right back out to Yousif here, to LaGuardia in the corner, trying to get Adamczyk. Not the pass that she wanted, wasn't open, so she's going to pass it back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez right back to LaGuardia. Amanda LaGuardia looking for another open shot.
Adamczyk open near the corner.
And it looks like Adamczyk, you're right, is open, but Yousif is going to take it herself, and it's just going to bounce off. So it's going to be West Milford here on the break. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be an error pass, and Taylor Rodriguez is right there with Amanda LaGuardia, and Taylor Rodriguez is going to take it in herself.
What a job right there from Rodriguez. Giving momentum into this timeout. Makes West Milford call a timeout. 31-18 Wayne Hills.
Matt, man, I got to tell you, this has been a phenomenal third quarter here for the Patriots. I mean, they've done almost everything right. They've really had not any problems, whether it's turnovers, whether it's not making free throws like we just saw. We saw Taylor Rodriguez making every one of her free throws automatic from the line. And I'm sure Coach Porter has to be happy with the way his girls are playing right now.
100%, Andrew. You know, Taylor Rodriguez has had a tremendous third quarter right here. Wayne Hills is up 31-18, and the West Milford Highlanders have only scored 2 points so far in this third quarter.
Yeah, no, Matt. Obviously, West Milford trying to get a little bit of a momentum shifter because, I mean, they've had nothing going for them. They've had turnovers, they have had missed shots, they've had, not getting rebounds. All that stuff adds up once in a while. So, I'm sure that the West Milford coach is addressing that right now, and he is going to definitely try to change things and change the game plan that he has going.
I mean, if he wants to win, his girls better stop traveling because that's really been the Achilles heel for West Milford tonight.
Yeah. So as the 3-minute mark is just approaching, the ball is going to come in here and is going to be staying with West Milford under the basket. Score is 31-18 Wayne Hills. It's like a double team here by LaGuardia and Taylor Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is going to get the pass over. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to be black ball, which is going to stay with the Highlanders.
Right here, the Highlanders looking to do something. Hopefully they won't travel right here.
The shot here, and it is going to be good. A big 3-ball here from West Milford.
That's number 4, Brielle Mulville. Right there, who had a tremendous look and a tremendous shot from outside.
So it's going to be a Yousif bringing the ball up to Adamchak. Adamchak looking to try to find LaGuardia in the corner, but she is going to be covered. Looks like Rodriguez is going to be running around. It's going to be right back to LaGuardia. LaGuardia is going to take the ball at the top of the key. LaGuardia trying to make something happen here. Look like they're going to try to get the ball around, but it's going to be a shot. A floater by LaGuardia. Is this going to go? And it looks like it's going to be taken out, and it's going to stay. Looks like, no, another traveling call here by West Milford, so it's going to go right back to the Patriots.
And Andrew, the sloppy play, as we've mentioned multiple times, continues for these Highlanders. Another travel. Wayne Hills has a 10-point lead. Rodriguez to inbound.
So Rodriguez is going to be here inbounding the ball. He's going to be passing it over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia is going to be bringing the ball in here. And it's a 10-point lead for the Patriots. Looks like Rodriguez under the basket would have been a beautiful shot, but it just couldn't go. And it's going to be stolen again here by the Patriots. And it's going to be like a Juicy's going to be bringing the ball up. And it looks like Wayne Hill's going to try to slow it down. Trying to get their offense set and see if they can make a shot here that can count.
100%, Andrew. Here's Adamchak, the little floater.
And it's
good.
Gonna go, Matt. Like you just said, a little floater. That's what Wayne Hills needs to do. So it's like Chris is gonna take a deep pass there, and it is gonna stay with West Milford.
Karinko to inbound, and she does.
Pass out here to Christie. Back up here from the top for the 3, and it is going to be drilled here by West Milford. It's like Coach Porter was not too happy with that 3-ball, but, anytime the opposing team makes a beautiful shot, you can't really blame your defense for that one.
That's right. Sometimes you got to tip your hat because she was wide open, had a great look, and Karinko hit from downtown.
So it's going to be LaGuardia bringing the ball up to Adamchak, over to Ajuzi. Ajuzi trying to get the ball into the paint, but it looks like LaGuardia is going to pass it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to make a move here, trying to drive in and with a nice fake, but it's just going to be a little off, and it's going to go right back to West Milford.
Mulville gives it up.
It's like Ajuzi going to be taking the fast break herself, trying to get it in, and it is going to be drawing the foul. A beautiful drive there, trying to make a foul, and she sure does.
Doozy right there. She'll go to the line. Tremendous take right there, drawing the foul. Wayne Hills up by 9. She's looking to add on to that lead.
So Ajuzi's going to take a free throw here. And it is good. We have a substitution here for the Patriots. So it's going to be Ajuzi again here. Shot is up, and it is good. Another clutch free throw here by Wayne Hills.
That's been the difference here in this third quarter. Wayne Hills has made their free throws. West Milford hasn't.
So West Milford is going to be bringing the ball up here. It's going to be passing an errant pass tipped off the fingertips, and it is going to stay with Wayne Hills here.
And the West Milford offense continues to be sloppy. The West Milford head coach over there is getting very heated at his players, and he has the right to be. Very sloppy.
So Taylor Rodriguez is going to be taking the ball up the top of the key, going to try to get it over to Easse, and she does. Passing it up to LaGuardia. LaGuardia to Mangeli. Mangeli with a 3. A very high arcing shot. Just off. And it looks like we are going to have a turn. Oh, but Taylor Rodriguez is right there to read the ball. And another dive, and Taylor Rodriguez is going to take the ball away. Taylor Rodriguez dragging almost the entire West Milford team with her. And she's going to try to do something, and it is going to be a turnover here for the Patriots. West Milford trying to make something out of nothing, and they are getting the ball. Looks like a lot of pushing and shoving there, Matt, but looks like West Milford got the best of it. Looks like there's going to be a delay of game warning on number 11, Dana Easse. I'm not sure what that call was, but we'll see if the referees try to figure this one out.
I'm confused too, Andrew. I have no idea what's going on with this call.
And it looks like it's going to be a full timeout here for West Milford with 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter. With the score, Wayne Hills leading 35-26.
Well, you know, you saw Taylor Rodriguez giving a tremendous effort for Wayne Hills, and she has been the difference maker here in this third quarter. It's about to be over, like you said. And I don't think Wayne Hills wants this quarter to be over. They've been hot, and they've been playing really well.
So it looks like, you know, Coach Michelle Lala is addressing her team right now. She's definitely going over some game plan, you know, talking about transition offense, just transition defense, and taking good shots, you know. As we can listen into a little bit now here, it looks like Coach Porter is taking over. And, you know, I'm sure he's addressing his girls and saying, guys, listen, you were doing such a good job at the end of the second quarter and the beginning of the third quarter. Keep that up. Don't change it. You know, they always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, you know, I think that's what Coach Porter has to instill in his girls right now. Continue doing what works, and, you know, obviously, if you have to make a little bit of a change, a minor tweak, you know, you do it on the fly. But right now, I would stick to what you were doing in the beginning of the third quarter, and I'm sure that Wayne Hills can get this win if they do.
100%, Andrew. Like you said, they played really well. And you're right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it's certainly not broke for Wayne Hills.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez inbounding the ball here to Amanda LaGuardia. Amanda LaGuardia is going to be taking the ball up, passing it over to Brooke Adamchek. Brooke Adamchek is going to pass it over to Dana Easse with the 3, and it is just going to trickle out. Thought that was going in, Matt, but looks like the ball had said some other ideas. So it's going to be West Milford, like you said, Mulville, the shot, and it looks like West Milford is getting back into this ball game, Matt. Now, Wayne Hills had a 12-point lead at the highest lead of the game. And this, you know, this lead is changing a little bit. You know, you're only down by 7 points, so I'm sure looks like Taylor Rodriguez is going to try to make an opportunity here. Adamchek with the 3, and it's just going to go off. Looks like it's going to be a rebound here, and it's not going to go. So that is going to leave us here in the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, with your Patriots leading the Highlanders 35-28. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action right after this.
Folks, welcome to the North 1 Group 3 state semifinal between your Wayne Hills Patriots and the Golden Knights of Old Tapan. The fans getting a cheer going here against Old Tapan. Oh, and knocked down in the goalie box is a Wayne Hills player. And it's good! Marcella Minucci gets the game-winning kick, penalty kick, to take Wayne Hills to the state finals.
Hello and welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Conforti with your Wayne Hills Patriots leading the Highlanders in the fourth quarter, 35-28. Matt, we saw some basketball so far. We saw 3 quarters. What have you taken from this Wayne Hills team?
Well, from the Wayne Hills team, I've taken they could play offense and defense, and it really showed that they took over the game in the third quarter, led by Taylor Rodriguez. And we know how well she could play for this Wayne Hills team. And
Absolutely.
Right now,
So it looks like the ball is going to be brought over here by Wayne Hills. It's going to be Adam Check taking the ball from Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to pass it over to, Adam Check passed over to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez's shot is just going to be off. And it looks like West Milford is going to be on the break here, trying to make something happen. The shot here by Melville is not going to go, and it's going to be number 2. Karinko with the putback.
Great job by Kringle getting the offensive rebound, then the lay-in. Good job by her, 5-point game.
So it looks like Taylor Rodriguez is going to pass it off to Brooke Adamchak. Adamchak to Ajuzzi. Ajuzzi looking to try to get the ball over to LaGuardia. LaGuardia driving hard, but West Milford not giving an inch. And the ball is going to be back up to Taylor Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to pass it over to Ajuzzi. Ajuzzi trying to get the ball. Looked over to Rachel Vellis in the paint, but it's tough in there, man. Milford's not giving an inch. It's like Taylor Rodriguez here driving in. Rodriguez with the shot is going to go behind the backboard, and that's going to be a turnover here for Wayne Hills.
Right here, Wayne Hills, you have to get right back to defense. Let's forget about that. Let's play some defense and keep it a 5-point game.
It's going to be a pass here by West Milford. They had someone open under the basket, but it's not going to go, so that's going to be Christie for 3. And she is going to drill that 3. Molly Christie delivers from downtown with a huge 3, bringing this game within 2.
And West Milford is fired up over there on the sidelines, and they should be. Their girls have rebounded very well, and right there you saw that great shot. 2-point game, West Milford right back in it.
So it's like Coach Porter is going to take a full timeout now. As we mentioned before, in the second quarter, Brooke Warhurst did go down with an injury. She is now, we have had word that she is headed to the hospital. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to her, making sure that, you know, the injury we saw with her head is nothing serious and that she's able to come back.
100%, and these Wayne Hills Lady Patriots right there, it seems like they're playing for her. You know, they ever since Brooke left, you know, they've really turned it around, and now they have the lead, and hopefully looking to seal the deal here in the 4th.
And that's what you got to do, you know. If one of your troops goes down, you know, you got to rally everybody around you, and it starts with your leaders. It starts with your seniors. Brooke Adamchak, you know, it starts with players like that. Players that you know have been in the program, have been under Coach Porter for a while, and they got to step up, you know. I know Taylor Rodriguez has taken a big part on this offensive team. I know we've seen Dana Ajuzzi with a lot of clutch shots. So I'm sure that Coach Porter has talked to these players and said, you guys step up. When one of your, you know, one of the best players in the team goes down, you got to be ready for it. So I'm sure that Coach Porter has instilled that in his players going into the 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter with Wayne Hills leading by 2.
100%, Andrew. We'll see if Wayne Hills could add on to their small lead.
And it's going to be intercepted, a pass here from the Highlanders, and it's going to be brought up again. Looks like Mulville's passing it over, trying to get the ball right over to Christie, but Christie is going to be Mulville with the shot, and she's going to take the 3, and it's not going to be good, but Christie with the putback, and it's going to hit up the top of the backboard and not go in. And it looks like some shoving and fighting, and it's going to be a timeout by West Milford. The crowd loves it, and it's going to stay West Milford ball under the basket with 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this game.
This is really what you want to see in a high school basketball game. You know, girls are on the ground. You know, they're really trying to get the ball, and they're really playing hard, and it's really been a very even matchup from West Milford and Wayne Hills. They've really done a great job.
As you can see here, I mean, both West Milford coach talking to his girls, you know, getting the troops ready to go out. And now we have, looks like, some coaching changes here from both Michelle Lala and Coach Porta. So we'll see here if they try to make any adjustments.
We will see, and this Patriot defense has to step up. West Milford looking to tie the game.
So it's going to be the inbound pass here. Going to pass it over to Mulville. Mulville trying to get the ball to Christie, and it's going to be out, and it's going to go over to the Patriots.
What a great job by Rodriguez. What a play on the defensive side of the ball, giving it right back to her team. And now Wayne Hills looking to add on to their 2-point lead as LaGuardia brings it up.
So LaGuardia is going to bring it up, passing it over to Adamchak, almost taken away, but Adamchak is going to bobble it herself, but she's going to take it right back, and it's going to go over to Ajuzzi. Ajuzzi right back to Adamchak. Adamchak dribbling the ball up at the top of the key. trying to get it back over to Easse, and it's going to be, a nice save there by Easse. Trying to get over to Rachel Velas in the paint, but Easse's going to take it herself. The pass is off, and Easse's going to get her own rebound. Trying to get shot, and it's going to be an up and down here, or actually a tie-up, and it's going to go, correction, a tie-up, so it's going to stay with the Patriots with 5 minutes left in this game. Patriots are leading by 2.
Great hustle there by Easse, getting her own rebound, trying to make something happen. Rodriguez will inbound again.
So with the score 35-33 here, 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, let's see what Coach Porter has to do with his girls to see if they can get the swim. So get Easse to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to make a move to get into the paint, Matt. You know, she's doing their best, but West Milford just, again, like we said in the beginning of the game, it's just not giving an inch. So LaGuardia's going to drive, and it looks like it's going to go to West Milford now. Matt, from my angle, it looked like a hit off of a West Milford player went out, but obviously the referee had other ideas.
Yeah, and Andrew, the refereeing has been, not as well as you would plan for a varsity basketball game. And both sides, they've been equally not so good for tonight.
So it's going to be West Milford here trying to tie this game up or even take the lead with a 3-ball. They're going to get it over to Christie. Christie trying to get it to Melville. Melville in the corner over here from Krinko. And then Krinko is going to sink the 3-ball. And that is going to make this a 36-35 lead here for the Highlanders.
And West Milford comes all the way back. They finally have a lead here in the second half. Rodriguez falls down.
So it looks like Taylor Rodriguez took a very hard fall, very tough player getting back up after that. I mean, the crowd erupted as soon as she fell because they know, like you saw before with Brooke Warhurst, when a player goes down, especially this is a very, hard surface you're falling down onto, but luckily Taylor Rodriguez is able to get up and looks like she's fine.
And you're right, that's a great thing for the Patriots. You wouldn't have two of your starters, two of your best players go out. And so Rodriguez is still standing for her team.
So this is going to be a timeout here from Coach Porter for the Patriots. Matt, he's got to be assessing what's going wrong, Matt. They haven't had a basket in quite some time, and I'm sure he's a little frustrated with that. Would you not say so?
I would say so, Andrew. I agree. West Milford, they let them get back into the game. They, in fact, have a 1-point lead with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the final quarter of play here at Wayne Hills. And, Coach Porter is definitely addressing his girls and telling them, you know what, just because you're losing doesn't mean that you guys are going to lose the game. It's a tight game. Keep playing your game, and we'll see how it works out.
And we could overhear Coach Porter saying that, when the situation gets bigger, when, it's what they say in sports, clutch time, you got to have people that, you got to have players that can step up. You got to play your game. Don't try to be a hero. Continue doing what you were doing. I mean, Matt, they were up by 12 points in this game. We thought this was going to be a blowout when it was 31-18. We thought, no way that this West Milford team could come back. They have come back, and now they're leading. I'm sure Coach Porter, he's got to be telling his players that he's a little unhappy with the play that they've had, a little sloppy play, turnovers, things like that. That's got to change. Obviously, you're going to miss a shot once in a while. That's part of the game, but no more silly turnovers and no more silly penalties.
100%, Andrew. I think both coaches went over that with their girls.
Actually, correction, this should be a foul. That's on me. I got the wrong sport here, Matt. But it's going to be a errant pass, but it looks like Amanda LaGuardia is going to be able to corral it. And Amanda LaGuardia is going to bring it up to the top of the key, passing it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to make a move on, looks like a West Milford defender here. And Rodriguez is not going to have much help here because she's going to try to do it herself, passing it out to LaGuardia. LaGuardia looking for a shot, and it looks like there's going to be a foul called here. And it's going to be against West Milford here, so it's going to be another inbound pass for the Patriots.
That's a good ball fake right there for LaGuardia to set up the foul and make it remain Wayne Hill's ball.
So it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez under the basket, inbounding it, throwing it over to Amanda LaGuardia. Amanda LaGuardia to Dana Easse, but it's going to be tipped and taken away here by Mulville, and Mulville's going to get stripped of the ball herself, and it's going to get right back here, and Brooke Adamchak with the good, keen awareness to get that ball right back.
100%, Andrew, and she created space for herself to get back to the other side of the court. Great job by Adamchak.
So it looks like Rodriguez is going to be bringing the ball up over to Adamchak. Adamchak looks like she's going to try to drive here, giving the ball over to Easse. Looks like they're going to try to get the ball right back to Taylor Rodriguez. And it looks like they're gonna have to try to get the ball in the paint because the shots are not there. You know, they gotta either maybe get like a mismatch or a double team, which West Milford has done. They've brought a lot of double teams on Taylor Rodriguez. And like you saw there, like I said before, the silly turnovers can't happen. You know, a double dribble, traveling. That stuff's got to stop. You know.
100%, Andrew. You know, both teams have had their fair share of turnovers, like we've said before. And now West Milford has the ball back with a 1-point lead. About 3 minutes left to go, and they're trying to make something happen as Wayne Hills gets the steal. Adamchak going up the floor. Adamchak in the paint. No good. Offensive board by Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez is going to draw the foul. And that, you know, we're going to see if she can up her game here and definitely take the lead here for the Patriots.
Well, Andrew, we saw her before. We know she's excellent from the free throw line, and hopefully she'll continue that for Wayne Hills.
Shotting from Rodriguez. First attempt is up and good, tying this game at 36 with 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
That's a clutch shot right there from Rodriguez, one of your better players on the team. It's great to see them step up.
Rodriguez with another shot. Up, and it is good. Matt, I didn't want to say it before she shot it, but she is automatic. She makes every free throw that she's given, and you got to love that if you're a coach.
100%, and clutch players rise up to the occasion. And right here, ref makes the call. It will be West Milford basketball.
And it looks like Coach Porter is not happy with that call. Looks like he thought he had a perfect double team, almost triple team going on. But it looks like the ref had another idea.
You're right, Andrew. A very good ball pressure right there from the Patriots. Just didn't work out in their favor.
So it's going to be Christie for the... Oh, it's going to be taken away by Taylor Rodriguez, and she's going to get stripped, and she's going to be headed to the line, Matt.
And that's what the pressure does. Just like in football with the pass rush, in basketball here, you know that when you have multiple defenders on a player with the ball, they're going to be afraid. You know, they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be very indecisive. And right there, you saw it cause a turnover. Rodriguez back at the line.
Rodriguez's first time is no good, and she knew it as soon as she shot it. You could see the body language. She wasn't happy with that shot, so hopefully she can make it up here with this making the second shot.
100%, Andrew. Rodriguez looking to make it a 2-point lead.
And she does. Hits her second free throw there. And, Matt, that's just, obviously, you'd like to make her make both so it become a 3-point game. But, you know, your lead is a lead. So Wayne Hills here is leading with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, 38-36.
Like you said, it's not a big lead. West Milford has the ball back. And if you're the Patriots, you got to play really good basketball right here on the defensive side of the ball. Again, they'll send pressure, forcing the pass outside.
So it looks like it's trying to make an very athletic play there by Adamchak, keeping the ball from advancing. And it's going to be Taylor Rodriguez with the interception. Taylor Rodriguez is going to bring it up, and they lay in. It is good. Clutch shot there by Taylor Rodriguez, making this a 4-point game here for the Patriots.
You're right, Andrew. Very clutch play. Coach Porter decides to send even more pressure, and Rodriguez comes away with the interception.
Matt,
and the bucket.
Taylor Rodriguez has shown me a lot tonight. She has shown when the pressure's on, when the opportunity is big, she is right there. You know, she doesn't back away. Even only though she's a sophomore, she's playing like a senior, Matt. She's playing, and that's a great sign. That shows that come senior year, she's going to be a star. You know, she's going to be one of the best players on this team, and I'm excited to see how she does.
100%. It's great to see a player develop, and she's turned out to be a tremendous varsity basketball player.
So it's going to be a shot in the corner here. The three is off, but it's going to be rebounded here by West Milford, and the shot is up. And it looks like it's going to be a traveling violation here.
This one's going back to the Patriots.
So it's like Amanda LaGuardia is going to check in here with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. It's going to be passed over here from LaGuardia to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to get the ball in the paint here to Rachel Bellis. And Yousif is going to bring it back out, right back to LaGuardia. LaGuardia over to Yousif. Yousif taking the ball to Adamchak. Adamchak to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little bit of a head fake. And she is going to make a very nice effort there. Couldn't go. Bellis is going to corral the rebound. Minute and 41 seconds. A shot here by... Oh, what a shot there by Taylor Rodriguez. A fadeaway there. And she is just going to... A clutch shot there. Very clutch shot
and
there.
And the foul.
a three-pointer, and she was fouled, trying to make what is probably the hardest play in basketball, a 4-point play. Let's see if she can do it.
100%, Andrew. You know, Wayne Hills now with a lead 43-36. Rodriguez looking to make it a 4-point play.
And Rodriguez is off just a tad for Rachel Velas, and it looks like it's going to stay with the Patriots. A beautiful play there, trying to get the ball, not giving up, and that's the type of play you need to win.
100%, Andrew. And she'll go to the line right there. Velas, she'll go to the line, trying to expand on this 7-point lead for the Patriots with 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So Rachel Velas is going to be on the line. Looks like there is it's going to go, her first attempt here is up, and it is no good. So she's going to miss her first attempt, but it's okay. You just have to make the second one. If you make the second one here, that would make the score 44-36, and that would really, I don't want to say put the nail in the coffin, but it would definitely have a big lead here. And she does convert there, making the score 44-36. Trying to, with an 8-point lead here, trying to just, you know, the clock is your worst enemy because you wanted to you wish the game could just run out right now. But it looks like it's going to be an inbounds pass here for West Milford.
West Milford will have the ball here down by 8 with 1 minute and 31 seconds left. Clock is ticking.
And it's going to be passed over here. The 3 ball is no good, and Rachel Velas with the, ooh, it looks like it's going to go white ball, so it looks like it's all right. Coach Porter tried to get a timeout there, but oh, look at the black ball here. And it looks like Coach Porter's a little heated here. Thought he had a timeout call. Looks like he didn't. Looks like the referees are changing it to West Milford ball. So let's see what the defense can do. And the shot here, oh, and a big block there by Wayne Hills, but it's going to draw the foul. You know, Matt, in that situation there, it's either, you know, you prevent the shot from happening and you could potentially have a foul, or you let them shoot it and chances are it's going to go in. So I have no problem if I'm a coach with that play.
Absolutely not. Good foul there from the Patriots right there.
So the first free throw attempt is no good here for West Milford.
This is Mulville.
Mulville with her second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. Making the score 44-37 here.
She gets the friendly roll on that last one.
A 7-point lead here for the Patriots. And, you know, as we can see, West Milford coach, he's addressing his troops, trying to make sure that his players get, you know, the proper game planning call here, trying to make sure that, you know, they don't lose hope, don't lose sight. I mean, yes, there's only 1 minute and 18 seconds left, so it looks like the chances of them winning is dwindling down. But, you know, in an opportunity like this, you got to, if you're a coach here for West Milford, you got to be saying to your team, you know, don't give up. Don't give up. And I'm sure Coach Porter's saying the same thing. Keep the momentum on your side. Momentum I love to use because it can be used for any situation in sports. Momentum. Once you get going, when you get rolling, it's almost, it doesn't matter how good the players are. If you have someone who's hot, you have someone that has a streak going, you roll with it. And, you know, the momentum is so key when it comes to sports, especially in basketball.
100%. You know, the momentum thing, it's all about confidence. And if you have confidence, it transforms an athlete's mindset and really helps the team.
So it's like Rodriguez with the baseball pass here to Easse. Easse with the shot is up, and she is going to make it, making this game a 9-point lead here for the Patriots. And it looks like some errant passes, and it's going to be a tie-up. And it looks like Taylor Rodriguez is going to have a collision there. And it looks like it's going to be a foul called on her, and it's going to stay Highlander ball.
Getting back to that big play down court, Rodriguez, a tremendous find with Ray. You're right, it was the baseball pass she used. It was a tremendous play to use when you got somebody wide open down court. Great job by her.
So this is going to be number 4, Maltville, on the line for the Highlanders. First shot, it's up, and it is good. Making the score 46-38 Patriots. Second attempt is up, and it is no good. It's going to be Brooke Adamczyk with the big rebound there. Trying to get up to Juicy is wide open. See if she tries to test the pass again. Beautiful dribbling skills there by Taylor Rodriguez. Really doing a great job getting the ball behind her back. I didn't even see that one coming. It looks like Adamczyk's going to pass out to Velas, and it looks like there's going to be a foul call on the Highlanders, and that looks like it's going to send Adamczyk to the line.
Brooke Adamczyk, another tremendous free throw shooter for the Patriots. Patriots up by 8. She's looking to expand on that lead. Under a minute left to play here in regulation.
Adamczyk with the first shot, and she is money, Matt. Clutch shooting there on the free throw line, making her first free throw attempt, making this a 9-point lead. Second one is not going to go, and it's going to be rebounded here by Melville. Melville bringing the ball up for the Highlanders, and it's going to be tipped out by Taylor Rodriguez, so a very nice play there, getting the ball, stopping the momentum from getting any more than it had. 44 seconds remaining in this game. Wayne Hills is leading 47-38, and it's going to be an inbound pass here for the Highlanders. To Melville. Melville's going to take the ball, and she's going to take it over in a good pass there, but it's going to be short, and it's going to be good defense by Wayne Hills. And Wayne Hills is going to try to force another bad shot, and it is not going to go. Brooke Adamczyk with fighting. No, that's actually Rachel Velas, correction, fighting to get that ball, and it looks like it's going to go the Patriot way. And it is going to be a foul called on the Patriots, and that looks like it's just about going to wrap things up here, Matt, from the Gifford Gym.
You're right, Andrew. It looks like this game is just about over. And Velas's hustle in the paint, all of the Patriots, really, you can't score in the paint on these Wayne Hills Patriots. They're doing a great job.
And it's going to be Rachel Velas here with the shot. Her free throw attempt is up, and it's going to be short. It's like their second attempt here, trying to put that one behind her. Second attempt is up, and it's no good as well. So it's going to be Mulville bringing the ball up here for the Highlanders, just trying to get desperation shot, but right there, Matt, the interception by Taylor Rodriguez. And Matt, that one just about wraps things up here from the Gifford Gym.
Right, Andrew. 15 seconds left. No way. West Milford's come back. 9-point lead. Wayne Hills has. Rodriguez will inbound.
So as you can hear Coach Portis saying, hold the ball. Ooh, looks like a bad pass there off the face of LaGuardia, but a great block by Brooke Adamczyk. Just hold the ball, run it out. Don't try to do anything fancy, but she's going to capitalize with a big shot, the emphatic shot, and that is going to end it here from the Gifford Gymnasium. Wayne Hills is going to get the win tonight. They defeat the Highlanders of West Milford with a score of 49-38. Matt, it was an excellent game all around. We saw offense, we saw defense. What do you think tonight?
Oh, Andrew, I mean, you saw two really good teams go at it, and West Milford had the better record, but Wayne Hills played the better game tonight.
Absolutely, Matt. You know, obviously you have to give the coaching a lot of credit, and you have to give his players a lot of credit. Coach Porter's girls never gave up. They played phenomenal basketball, and again, Wayne Hills came out on top tonight. And that does it here from the Gifford Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Easse alongside Matt Conforti, and we'll see you again.